Hey, this is Joe. You getting this message? That's that's awesome. Um, I'm here to just speak of my experiences in the awakening process, and also help you with your experience in the awakening process, and more. I would say the more information and more people like me or that have been through it, to help you out is the better. And like I'm a I'm a I'm a witness to or example of of a well, I'm a witness to the process, and I know I was the first one. I'm one of the first groups to go through, and this process, the awakening process, is for our own evolution and for of humanity, so we become better versions of ourselves, more harmonious, more loving, heart-centered, um, celestial beings, and in our process of evolution, this is our next step. And if you're receiving this, you're in this process, and your soul chose to do this, which before coming to Earth, um, and as a what do you call it? As a human, you're helping the overall consciousness, as we are all one, with we're all one, and we're all fractals of divine. So as you go through this process, you learn that, and I would have to say that you will be confronted with mirrors, which are other people of the nine of things that you have to deal with, like everything it's like as above, so below, which means also lying as whatever's inside you is also the representation of outside you. So if your world right now seems like it's falling apart and people are angry or whatever, a lot of that has to deal with just what's going on inside you that's reflecting in the outside world. And not to say that some people are not toxic, and in your family relationships that will, how would say it, that have their own, what do you call, personalities and their own behaviors, separate from you. But you'll see over time, as you do the healing and you do the meditations, and release um, the 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 emotions and stuff, you'll see that the um, your blocked emotions, your built up stress, your everything that you've been going through, you'll see that as you meditate and then release it and ground, put your feet in the ground, go in nature, hug a tree, um, things that will help you ground, will help you release these emotions, crying, um, jumping up and down, dancing, anything. Once you start feeling the emotions and during meditation, once you start feeling those, you'll then, how to say it, um, then you should either write in a journal. You should get a journal. I highly recommend it because that'll help you write things down as you go through everything and what you're going through in a day. And it also it's really nice to look over all the things you've done, and as you progress, and you'll see where you were relative to where you are today. Because when I started this journey, over a year and a half ago, it was um, a journey. I mean, I was really, how do I say, overthinking, really stressed, really, and um, what do you call it? Really um, over, how would you say, stimulated in the fact that I didn't know how to relax, and I was always trying to do things every moment of the day. I was trying to do something, whether I mean errands, trying to get more work done, trying to um, do things for others, or go and exercise or anything. So, I mean, at that time, and maybe that may resonate may resonate with you, is at that time my idea of relaxing or calming down was exercise. And I mean, obviously, you have the endorphins that come with it, that through um, exercise that calm your system, calm yourself down, but it doesn't really calm your nervous system down. So, so when you're working in the fight or flight um, mentality, where you're trying to survive and you're trying to fight for compete with your coworkers at work, compete with whatever, trying to get um, to make ends meet, which is what I was in for quite some time, and you'll see that that well, you'll see that as you progress through this, that and you write journals, you'll see that writing it down, even writing, for me, writing things down is almost as good as speaking them. You're basically nonverbal communication being it's best, I think, to speak it. But if you don't have people, even out loud, like just talking to yourself, crazy as it is, but a lot of times I'll go walking, I love to walk, so go for a walk and talk to yourself and things like that. People, what do you call it? You might, it's amazing, but talking to yourself does is a release, and it also allows you to help you think out loud of what's going on, how you feel. Even what a good suggestion I have too is that when you on your phone you can record yourself, and if you talk into and record yourself, similar to what I'm doing right now for you for this video, and you talk into it, you can listen to it at a later time in the day, and you can listen to what all the feelings you're expressing, how you feel, um, what you're thinking, and it's really it's a very good how do I say it, very good idea, or not idea, it's very good to get it out of your system, because the more you have in your mind, more you have in your body, whether you're speaking it, you're um, writing it down, or um, it's and those are the two best things to get it out of your system, as far as get the emotions out and start talking about it, because I think most of you, as well as myself, went on a journey, has been on this journey, and my childhood, as well as most adulthood, I did not speak um, uh, of emotions or communicate very well, because then as a child I was told not to do that, and like most of it, hold your emotions in, be, like I say, a happy family is a at that time was happy family was a silent family, in which nobody yelled at each other, or no discussions, no whatever. Not saying that yelling is good, but at least there was not any open conversation. What things were going wrong, what things were going right, and like I said, that's not good. And each and every one of us have things going on in life, and every day it's good to talk about what what was good during the day and what was bad, and that's just in a daily activity that you should be, everybody should be talking about during, at least at dinner table, kind of go over things, or after dinner. That's usually not that great to talk about good and bad at dinner table, just just for the sake of not ruining your dinner. But something either post or post dinner time where everybody can talk and get together. And the most important thing is for everyone to share their feelings, and to get those and to get be heard. And I think that's one of the most important things, that people can be heard in the family, whether they're not having their feelings met, they're not somebody's not meeting their expectations, they're not having it's just so they can understand, so that you understand them as a person, whether it's your son, daughter, or whatever, and or spouse. And a lot of I would say a lot of marriages and families are broken apart just by a lack of communication. And I would say I'm myself including that. My family growing up, my dad got a divorce, and for much of the same reason, as far as communication issues, and not seeing eye to eye. But that's even my dog's communicating, so in his own terms. But that the getting back to that is this process teaches awakening process teaches you to release emotions, right? And by all means, if you're not used to it, so just start doing it. Whether you're taping yourself on the phone, or you're talking to yourself in the shower, or talking to yourself while you walk, or you go jogging, or whatever. The best thing to do is to get it out each day, write it down, and the best thing too is to keep a journal so that you can learn over time what and see how much all the things you went through and all the things that and the progress. I mean, it's like anything; it's hard to measure something. Your progress, besides your feeling, you'll feel better each day doing it. And some days, I mean, some days are hard, and I would say that also the best thing to do is even hard days to be grateful for things that are happening, so that you become a better version of yourself, and not to take it as a not take it anything that it's happening to you, more so it's happening for you, because the divine itself is doing things on your behalf and for you, so that one, it helps you heal and your healing process, confrontations that you have with and your feelings with your within your loved ones and stuff, that are things that um, have been probably existed in your family for years or even decades or even generations, and you need to deal with. So a lot of that is shadow work, that they call it, or things that have been buried for a long time that need to get resolved, or at least get out. You may not get out of your system. It may not be resolved issues, because obviously um, they not everything can be. You can't really what do you call it? Undo the past, but you can release the past and release the past sufferings, past traumas, past blocked emotions, and that's the most important. So, anyways, that is my purpose, my mission here is to help you and to give you guys as much much um, of my experience that I went through, as well as giving you things, tips, tools that you can use on a daily basis, and also to let you know that you're not the only one going through this. You have myself and other humans that have been through this spiritual process. You have also a spiritual team, the divine included, God, however you refer to the universe, is on your side and helping you through this, and you have angelic, um, your guardian angels, your past loved ones, ancestor, and your ancestors um, that have that have passed. There are old and your previous family members that have passed are here to help you. So by all means, you're well protected, you're well supported, and you're well on your way in this journey of awakening process, beginning this message. And like I said, I'll continue to. I really want you to feel that I said you're in good hands, as well as you're like I'm an example of this. I've been through it. I know what you're going through, and I know um, how to what do you call it. I'm here to help. And like I said, I love you. And I created this channel for that purpose, for the for you, for a group of the people to resonate, whom resonate with this channel, with this frequency, and with the power of going through this awakening process, and want to learn, want to heal, and want to be the next generation of humans. So love you. Give a thumbs up and a subscribe, and any comments you want to provide, I'll definitely respond as I can, and as I will respond and give you as much information as I can. Like I said, love you. Have an awesome day, and I'm here for you.